Welcome guys, just a short video. Basically I just wanted to explain how the spotting works and your visibility, so your chance of being spotted as well as you spotting the enemy. Now the reason that I want to go into this is because this ship details business is really confusing because they've put two different stats in different places, modifiers I should say. So if you have a look here, you've got hull, resistance, hull form, stability, floatability, and then you've got detection, visibility, spotting bonus. That's on your ship details. But if you scroll down on your stats, you have the same things: surface visibility, spotting, resistance, hull form, but the modifiers are applied to the bottom section on the hull stats, but they're applied to the top section on the detection stats, just to mess you up. I think it's just for a laugh. I don't know, trolling, or it's more than likely just a mistake. I like to think it's trolling though, personally. So I will show you an example. So your hull form 102, stability 86. So if you have a look down here, hull form 102, stability 86.3. So modifiers are being added to the bottom section. So if you have a look here, surface visibility 7,500. Take off the gun, it stays as 7,500. So no modifier. If you have a look up here, visibility 10,449, add a gun 11,068. So the modifiers apply up here in the ship details for your detection, and down here for your hull. So I just thought I'd clear that up so you know where you're looking on the right hand side of the screen when you are figuring this out for yourself. So that is basically how the detection works. It is your visibility versus their spotting, and the more things you add to your ship, it adds a target signature, as you can see at the bottom of each item. Target signature, target signature, target signature. So it's these target signatures that add to your visibility, which is how visible you are. And the only thing, which I think is a bug, because it makes no sense if it's not a bug, it can't be by design, the only thing that affects your spotting bonus is your main tower. So 7,050. If I take away the rear tower, which is 2,750, it's still 7,050. It didn't change. So the tower spotting of your rear tower is absolutely meaningless at the moment. It doesn't do anything unless your front tower is lower than your rear tower, which is never going to happen. There's no, I mean, let's have a look. 4,800. So the worst front tower, main tower, is almost twice as much as the best rear tower. So it's never going to happen. So it can't be by design. It's got to be an oversight. They should be adding them together. Otherwise, there's just no point in having that stat on there at all. It's just misleading. So yeah, basically, the only way you change your ability to spot the enemy is changing your main tower. That's the only factor in spotting. Then again, don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. I think these might change your spotting. Damn it, I haven't got the radar unlocked. Can we still see it? Surface visibility and tower spotting. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, radar does actually affect this. So it's not just your main tower. I was just trying to say it's definitely not your rear tower. So your main tower and your radar. There you go. Make sure I don't spread false facts. So I've built out two identical ships. the only difference between my ship and the enemy ship is the tower. So the enemy has a slightly worse tower than me, so they have 200 worse tower spotting. So, and we have identical visibility range because I added a couple of little guns on to offset the target signature of dropping the main tower. So we've got virtually identical visibility range, there's 8 difference, but I've got a 200 meter bonus or advantage than he has. So if I just quickly jump into a battle to show that off, to demonstrate. So if we have a look, the enemies to the north. I don't want to speed it up too fast because I want you to actually see what's happening. So I think that should be enough. Go to ×3. So if you have a look down here, it'll tell you when you see the enemy and when the enemy sees you. So I saw the enemy first, I shot, the enemy saw me, then he shot. So there you go, that's the difference between the 200 meter spotting bonus versus an identical target signature ship. So basically, the bigger the tower, the better you can spot. Obviously, if you include radar, that makes it even better. But also, you might be thinking, but my destroyer always gets shot. And obviously, it's tiny, it's got a tiny target signature. Well, it's getting shot at by something that's got an enormous spotting range. So their spotting range is just way more advantageous than your small target signature. So that's all that's happening there. So I could show you an example. I might quickly show you an example, or I might just leave it at that. So yeah, hope that helped. I'm pretty certain that there's no cheating going on by the AI. Now there's no way to possibly prove that in campaign or Naval Academy because you can't see what the enemy's target signature and spotting range are. But there is one factor in the campaign that might make it appear as if the AI is cheating. And what that is all tech that you start the game with is completely randomized. That accounts both for you and for the enemy. So I've had 1930s, I think it was, 1920s or 1930s. I restarted it multiple times to see what different techs I'd get. Now, in one of the occasions that I started the game, I only had something like 5 tower techs unlocked. And then a different time that I started the game, I had 20 or something stupid like that. It might have been 18, or it was a lot anyway. So the difference between level 5 main towers and level 18 main towers, basically. So it could appear as if the AI is cheating, but it's more than likely that they've just been gifted a better main tower tech than you at the start of the campaign. Now, that's not technically cheating because you will have your own advantages in separate areas. So although they got a better tower tech, you might have a better gun tech or a better boiler tech or a better submarine tech just to troll you because submarines aren't out yet. So yeah, hope that's explained a few things. Like I say, I can't prove that the AI is not cheating, but I've never once been suspicious that there's dodgy stuff going on after like hundreds of hours of playing now. It just seems very unrealistic to think that there is something dodgy going on. So yeah, hope that's been helpful. If there's anything else that you might have any questions about, that you want me to cover or anything, just give us a shout, and I'll either make a video or just send you in text. Alright, cheers guys, take care, see you soon. Okay, so just because I was curious and I wanted to see the difference, I have just auto-designed a destroyer for the enemy with a slow speed so I can catch him pretty quickly. I just wanted to see if the surface visibility and the spotting works the way I expect it to, which is spotting trumps target signature, which means no matter how small the target signature something has, something with high spotting is going to see the enemy first. So just keep an eye out down here to see who spots who first. Very interesting. He actually spotted me first. Now I spotted him. That is very interesting. Obviously he's got tiny guns, so he can't shoot me first, but yeah, that's quite interesting. That's good to know. Let's go back and see if we can analyze what's happening. So I've got 1.5 times spotting to visibility range. He has got that's almost 3 times visibility to spotting range, so it's obviously not a multiplication. Interesting, very, very interesting. So I don't know what the equation is based off that. Oops, wrong button. So mine is 7,000 and his, yeah. So I can't figure out the equation just from that. It doesn't seem to be any form of adding or multiplication. But yeah, that's very interesting how a destroyer can actually outspot a battleship with the best tower. That's cool to know. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I just wanted to do that quick test just to, well, to check my facts, basically, and I was incorrect. So, there you go. I was incorrect. I thought I might just add it on to the end of the last video, just so you know I am actually double checking what I'm saying, and I'm not just making my mind up and not checking anything that I'm saying. So yeah. I hope you appreciate the honesty. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay, so based on what I learned previously, I've been doing some more testing, and basically the reason battleships become so amazing is because of the radar, which is pretty obvious, but I wanted to know if the radar on a destroyer has any hope against the radar on a battleship, and the answer is no. The battleship can see you. Oh, then again, let me increase this to a stupid amount, because I could be wrong here. I assumed that he could see me and I couldn't see him, but I might have started the battle too close. So let's have a quick ganders. So let's have a little look down here and see who spots who first with Gen 2 radar. We've both got the best tower tech and we've both got the best radar. He's got 24k spotting and I've got 5.5k spotting, so he's got easily 4 times the amount. He spotted me first, right? So basically, once radar comes into effect, the little ships get screwed because the enemy big ships can shoot you before you can even see them. So before radar comes into play, the little ships do actually have a hope of being able to spot the enemy without being seen. But the second that radar gets introduced, the little ships have had their day. It's game over. So that's interesting to know. So really, what I want to do is find out when does... I do actually already know this. I might be able to find out. When Radar 2 comes in. Not Radar 2, just Radar. I have written it down somewhere. You know what? I'll probably be quicker looking for it than finding it. That doesn't make any sense, but I think you know what I mean. Only available on DD. I'm a DD. Oh dear, whoopsie. Right, so it's saying that because the tech's not... It's either because the tech's not available or it's because we haven't put a tower down. Come on. Okay, unlocked with technologies. So, I'm pretty sure it's 1924 or 3 or virtually that area. Nope. Let's go up to 27. Aha! I was almost right. 26, 25? Let's try 25. Okay, so 26 or 27? 27. There you go, there's your answer. So, when 1927 comes along, small ships get absolutely screwed over by big ships because of the radar. But before 1927, so in 1926, what is the gun technology like? Oh, let's go on the other one because I actually had a ship built. Why are you not fitting again? Looks like loads of things have been changed. Come on now. Why is it increasing the rear? That's just bloody typical. Okay, so what was I doing? Can anyone remember? I wanted to know. Yeah, get rid of these, that's what I was doing. I was trying to find out what the longest gun range is. So 25km gun range versus Modern Tower 3. So there's a much better modern tower here. This is obviously a AI design. Okay, so we've got spotting of 7.2 and a gun range of 25k. Yeah, let's do it without the battleships first, just to see. I don't know why I'm messing about with this, it's not like it makes any difference. Right, that'll do. So basically, the only thing I want to know at the moment is what range do I spot them at? And it looks like the enemy's going to be a chicken shit and run away. Oh, we may have something. Oh, is it? Have I still got the bloody range at 50k? That might be the reason. Okay, so we spotted each other at approximately 18 kilometers. So if we spot each other at 18, but I've got a range of 25, that means that I can easily shoot him without being able to be shot back if I use small ships. Hey, what's going on here? If I use a small ship to spot him. So let's build a small ship with a big tower on, so he's got good spotting. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That'll do though, don't care. Okay, that will do. Let's see what happens here. We've got a spotting of 17 and a visibility of 4. So the other one was approximately 18 kilometers that the battleships spotted each other. So now let's have a look to see where the destroyer spots. So technically I want the destroyer spotting above 18, well above what the battleship can spot the destroyer. But then I want the battleship outside of 18. So let's see how that works. This is a hilarious bug. That's why you never use the AI button, because the AI only reaches a certain point on the map. Once you go past that point, it then does that circling. So yeah, if you're ever wondering why it does that, once you press AI and then you take it off, make sure you give it your own click to disable that AI. Okay, so I've seen the enemy at 15. I'm shooting the enemy at 22, so that's great. So now I need to keep him at 15. This would be some insane micromanagement if you could pull this off. Keep the enemy at 18. I bet he's coming towards me, which he is. So if I could figure out what speed he's going, which I assume is about 20, if I can slow down to 20 and go exactly away from him, then I should keep him in sight, go the same speed as him, not get caught by him, while simultaneously shoot him with a battleship. Technically, this is what the AI does to you. Oh damn it, I've been spotted. What am I in? Oh, it suddenly seems to have like a 19+ kilometer range. That's frustrating. Speed am I? 22. I could have sworn his range was only like 18. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just didn't pause it in time. And we closed the distance a lot quicker than I expected. But anyway, you get the theory. Try and spot them with a small ship so you can shoot them with a big ship without them being able to shoot you in return. I hope this messing about hasn't been too boring for you guys. I was just experimenting and I thought I'd record it. So yeah, last thing before we move on. When I say move on, I mean end. Before we call it a day, I want to know if the secondary towers actually do anything. So, what's the best way to do this? Is this the enemy I'm on now? Yeah, it says enemy, battleship, yeah. I get confused sometimes. When it says you, switch player to enemy ships, yeah. When it says you, I thought the button meant switch to you. Okay, so I've got 7,200. Okay, unfortunately it's the other way around. He's got worse towers than me this time. So I'm going to need a 7,050. Bit annoying. And I haven't got a 7,050. 6,800? 6,750. Give me a break. 6,765. 6,5. There we go. We found one. Okay, so this is me. 6,5. I'm going to have the best tower. And then he is going to have 6,5. with the worst rear tower. So his rear tower gives 2,000 and mine gives 3,000. Is that all? I'm not going to be able to notice a difference. There we go, I've got some different ones here. 5,500. That'll be easier to tell what's going on. So we've got the same spotting on the stats, but my rear tower is 3,500 higher. So although it doesn't reflect on the stats, we'll see if it makes a difference. My ship's target signature is 11910, so I need to build 11910's worth of guns. One. It's close, it's very close. That's going to be very close, I reckon. Ooh, 11910, so that's 90 too high. Let's try the triple deck. 119, yep, that's 60 too high. Single deck. 25 too low. Damn it, press the wrong button. Double deck. There we go, 27, that'll do. So that's 17 higher on the visibility, but the other ship's got 3,500 rear tower spotting. So we've got the same target signature, but my ship has got 3,500 rear tower spotting. So let's see if my ship actually spots his sooner than he spots mine. And I bet I haven't changed the range engagement again. So I have spotted him first, and I spotted him at 19.5 approximately. So let's see how soon he spots me. (1,500 kilometers), right, so it looks like the rear tower does make a difference. It just doesn't show in the stats. Right. Yeah, there you go then. I think there's been quite a lot of discoveries in this episode. This has just been a purely off-the-cuff experimental messing about episode, but I feel like it's worth recording and uploading just simply because I've learned so much that I may as well share it with you guys. So yeah, if you found it incredibly boring, I apologise. If you found it insightful, then I'm glad. So either way, take care guys. I will release some more exciting, riveting stuff soon. I just wanted to do this explanation and experimentation video. Right, take care guys, see you soon.